Hey everyone, so this is my review of Arrow Season 5, Episode 8, called Invasion, and basically what this episode is about is that Oliver wakes up in a world where his parents are alive, and he's about to marry Laurel, and Felicity has to work on facing a new threat with help of Supergirl and The Flash. And this was a really interesting episode. It had some moments that I really enjoyed and some moments I found a little weird. And I really enjoyed seeing the shared world between Ray, Sarah, Oliver, and Thea. And like how they all sort of connected into this world and fit in to make it all kind of make sense. And I did find Laurel a little annoying in this sort of dream world. But it also kind of made some sense to me because this Laurel in this dream world hasn't lost people and watched people die who she loved and hasn't like learned to train how to fight and all this stuff. She's just sort of like season 1 Laurel. So it kind of made sense, but still it was really kind of annoying to watch her. And I really, really love seeing like the faces of all like the different characters throughout all the seasons so far, sort of back in this dream world. And like them interacting with each other and all that stuff was really, really cool. And I especially loved seeing like all like the villains of the past seasons all there to sort of like fight the group when they're trying to escape from this dream world. That was awesome to see like this whole like villain team up to try and stop them. And then I did feel really, really bad for Thea because I could understand what she was thinking and like her intentions were. Because if she were to leave this dream world, she basically had to watch all these people die again to some extent, and I understand why she didn't want to do that. And I really didn't care for the whole part where Ray apparently remembered what these aliens were saying and could repeat it perfectly enough for Gideon to be able to translate it. That seemed a little impossible to me, and I didn't care for it for that reason. And then all the moments with Team Arrow seemed a little weird and just, like, not right for their characters in this episode. They seemed, like, way too, like, overly nerdy and stuff like that for who they've been in the past episodes. And that especially goes for Curtis and Rory, because they just seem to, like, be constantly obsessing over the Flash and Supergirl instead of being, like, heroes and helping out themselves. So that seemed really kind of odd to me. And then the one part that I really, really didn't care for was with Renee. And I was perfectly fine with him when he was, like, totally against metahumans and aliens and stuff. I could go with that and understand that. But then when he switched all of a sudden, that I didn't care for. Because he went from, like, saying lines like, I don't trust anyone with superpowers, to then going to saying, like, if people do have superpowers, at least there are some that are good. That seemed like too much of a jump for his opinions in a matter of minutes, and that I didn't care for. And it all like happened just because Barry and Kara kinda sorta saved his life, that he just dramatically changed his opinion, and I didn't care for that at all. But still, I did really enjoy this episode, and it was such a great episode for both the team up as well as celebrating the fact that this episode is the 100th episode of Arrow. They did a really well job with that, and overall, I just really enjoyed this episode, and I can't wait to see how all this stuff ends. So, yeah, that's my review of Arrow, Season 5, Episode 8, called Invasion. So, yeah. Bye!